السلام عليكم.
السلام.
الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آله سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا اللهم انفعنا. السلام عليكم. Inshallah, we'll continue with too much to love. Inshallah, we'll continue our journey on the 80-20 Quranic vocabulary, understanding towards understanding of Quranic vocabulary. So today, inshallah, we'll go Surah Nahl, and last few words will go today, inshallah. And the idea is to go to the root word and see how these are connected to the different part of the Quran. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدعو اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون. So we talked about this surah that we went over the first five ayah, actually first four ayah, and we went to the root words like alati, ra, alif, ya, to see, and it comes 320 words, 8 times. Yukatibu, kadaba, kadaba, that is reject or deny, and araita here, that have you seen. And you cut those denied. With D, we talked about this. This is judgment. And also, فَذَلِكَ الَّذِي يَدْعُو الْيَتِيمَ. Yad'u is some of the words that doesn't come many times, but this is the very opening word. The bus. But yatim it comes maybe 3 times. Yatim, orphans. And then the third verse, وَلَا يَحِضُّ عَلَىٰ طَعَامِ الْمِسْكِينِ. Put the ha, this is the feel, the urge to do something. And ta'am is another one, and miskin. And we talked about this, sakana, sin, kafna. فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُصَلِّينَ. Musalli, the root word comes as sin, and this is salat, or musalli, the people who pray, who do the salat. And the next ayah that we will go to the inshallah, put this morning inshallah, الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صلاتهم ساهون. Those who are that they're neglectful in their salah. So الذين هم عن صلاتهم they are there. Sahun is the word we are talking about, inshallah. And sahun is sin, ha, wa. And this comes only 2 times in the Quran. And the meaning of this is heedlessness, inattention. And it is not the forgetfulness, like Messiah, but it is a lapse or neglect. That's what the sahun is. And this comes 2 times, as I said, in Surah Dariyat, ayah 11. الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي غَمْرَاتٍ سَاهُونَ. Those who are flood of confusion, that these are the heedlessness. And these are the people that are in heedlessness during spiritual matters and overwhelmed or distracted from their purpose. That's what this is. And Surah Al-Mulk 107 that we are ayah 12 this second. الَّذِينَ هُمْ مِنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ سَاهُونَ. Those who are neglectful of their prayers. And these are the people in Surah Dariyat. It is like far confusion. Their heedlessness is coming because in the course of spiritual matters, and they are distracted from the purpose. But here in Surah Ma'un, their heedlessness in the prayer, the neglect of one of the 5 prayers. So those who are neglectful in the prayers, they are not completely absent-mindedness, but a willful negligence towards prayer. That's what it is not that they don't know completely, that willfully they're neglecting the prayer. That is the sound. And the key takeaways here. Sahun indicates neglectful attitudes, particularly towards worship or morality. But in the hadith, it comes as sahawa. This also matters the minor mistakes in prayer rituals, like omissions, miss something, or you add something in the recitation of worship. That is also sahawa. So, and then, the next ayah that we had that الَّذِينَ هُمْ صَلَاتُ الَّذِينَ هُمْ رَاءُونَ. We talked about this before I also covered this thing. This alif ya, it is to see, to show, or to perceive. These are the things that are literal meaning of this. In terms of the context, the ra'a hamza ya, literally it is metaphorically it is to see. Emphasize the awareness of divine signs. Ra, this is ra. And ara yurika is to show, reveal. And we talk about this in yura'un, that is to show hypocrisy. And tara, this is appear or mean, depicts, encounters, especially in battles or prophetic narratives. That is, this comes in the Quran many times. Ra, alif, ya, this is vision, like Yusuf alayhi salam had the vision, the judgment prophetic times. So, we were already went to this. It's not only Bakar Sarah. وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ رَبِّي أَرِنِي كَيْفَ تُحْيِي الْمَوْتَى. Show me how you can life. That is the 4th form. In Surah Kahf, that is the first part, وَلَوْ لَا إِذْ دَخَلْتَ جَنَّتَكَ قُلْتَ مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ إِنْ تَدْعُونَا أَقَلُّ مِنْكَ مَعَنَا وَوَلَدًا. This is those two, that incident, second episode in the Surah Kahf, that two persons were showing, one person showing up and the person to his strength. That is the one who didn't have anything, that he was increasingly less than the wealth children than the other kings. That is the first part. And in Surah Muhammad, we say, Muhammad Salam. So, next one, so Ladina will be wrong, we already discussed what we're talking about. The next ayah, this is the last thing we'll talk about today. وَيَمْنَعُونَ مَعُونَ. Ma'un is the word that is the right from kindness, small kindness. Yamna'una is in our Bangla culture, mana. I don't know, in Hindi is mana is not there, mana is, like particular. You don't do something, mana, actively preventing something. So, mana, that mim, nuwa, it comes 17 times in the Quran. Literally is to prevent or preventing something. So in our language it is mana, prohibiting something from doing something, barring something, resisting something, returning something. But here it is mana, is preventing something. The key takeaway is the mana, manna, manu'at, man'atuhum, or mamnu'at. These are the different forms. So man'a is, this is the first form, it is obstructing worship or truth in it is a grave misdeed. That is what the man'a is. Contextual lesson. Man'a is one who blocks lessons, describes goodness. That is the man'a. And we'll talk about some of the occurrence of these derivatives. Manu'a, this is withered, symbolic of divine preserve or loss. And mana'atuhu, the thing, that which the thing protects them, warns against false reliance. And mamnu'an, forbidden or withheld. And each symbolism is what? Inaccessible or restrained. So in terms of the spiritually, the root word here, man'a, is preventing or blocking in faith, worship, mercy, or spiritual insight. When you have somebody is preventing or blocking in terms of the worshiping, mercy, or faith, that's what means here. Like for example, whether the Iblis preventing himself from obedience, people preventing mosque's sanctity, or self-deception for false security, the root is reflection on what we allow or block. That what we allow or block, either in ourselves or in society. That is what makes this man'a, that is the contextual lessons of this word in encourages it, blocks something, good things in society or ourselves. So, and the last word, mim, that is the root word of the ma'un, mim, ayn, nun. And this is the literally is helping, aiding, or supporting. So, like for example, وَيَمْنَعُونَ مَعُونَ, right? And then we feel small kindnesses. That is it. And this ayah actually condemns those who go beyond neglect first one is the salah, neglect. But this goes beyond that neglect care. They deny basic social small communities, refusing minor resistance and actual kindness. That's what here in terms of the model. So that basically for this word, the summary is the ain no. And this is, it doesn't come many times in the Quran, as you have seen, that this word comes basically 17 times. And the root word, the word has significant implications. You know, and it is a powerful message that gives the true faith manifests both in prayer and in salah. These are the two. Salah and again, this is in minutely. The Quran from this ayah condemns those who not only abandon their duties to Allah, but also refuse small acts of kindness to people around them. And it enforces a balance of moral issue in action. That part is now. So, inshallah, may Allah give us the understanding, even without going to the in-depth tafsir, just knowing the root word it basically gives us a better understanding of that, at least towards the understanding. So may Allah make things easy for us and give us the understanding of that subject. Subhanallah.